Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Chapter 1, Introduction to Biology. Science is the study in which observations are made, experiments are done, and logical conclusions are drawn in order to understand the principle of nature. In ancient times, the scientific information was not classified into different branches as it exists today. All the scientific information was included under one head. Science, with the passage of time, scientific information increased manifolds, and this enormous scientific knowledge was then classified into different branches like biology, physics, chemistry, mathematics, etc. Scientific, scientific knowledge is the common heritage of mankind. Dr. Abdul Salam. Introduction to Biology. Biology is the scientific study of life. The word biology has been derived from two Greek words, bios, meaning life, and logos, meaning thought or reasoning. In the course of biology, we will study how men have thought about living things to understand and appreciate nature. It is essential to study the structure, functions, and related aspects of living organism. The study of living organism also provides information and reminds to human problems regarding health, food, environment, etc. Division and branches of biology. There are three major divisions of biology which study the different aspects of the lives of the major group of organisms. Zoology. This division of biology deals with the study of animals. Botany. This division of biology deals with the study of plants. Microbiology. This division of biology deals with the study of microorganisms such as bacteria, etc. In order to study all the aspects of life, these divisions are further divided into different branches as defined below. Morphology. This branch deals with the study of form and structure of living organisms. Molecular biology. Biochemistry deals with the study of the molecules of life, water, protein, carbohydrates, lipids, and nucleic acid. Anatomy. The study of internal structure is called anatomy. Histology. The microscopic study of tissue is called histology. Cell biology. The study of the structures and functions of cells and cell organelles is called cell biology. This branch also deals with the study of cell division. Physiology. This branch deals with the study of the function of different parts of living organism. Genetics. The study of genes and their roles in inheritance is called genetic. Inheritance means the transmission of character from one generation to the other. Embryology, it is the study of the development of an embryo to new individual. Taxonomy, it is the study of the naming and classification of organisms into groups and subgroups. So, Palyntology, it is the study of fossils, which are the remains of extinct organisms. Environmental biology, it deals with the study of the interaction between the organism and their environment. Sociobiology, this branch deals with the study of social behavior of the animals that make societies. Parasites are the organisms that take food and shelter from living hosts and in turn harm them. Parasitology, this branch deals with the study of parasites. Biotechnology, it deals with the practical application of living organisms to make substance for the welfare of mankind. Immunology, it is the study of immune system of animals which defend the body against invading microbes. Entomology, it is the study of insects. Pharmacology, it is the study of drugs and their effect on the system of human body, human population growth, infection diseases, addictive drugs, and pollution are the major biological issues today. Relationship of biology, other science. The interrelationship among different branches of science cannot be denied. Biology includes information on various aspects of living things, but these information relates to the other branches of science as well. Each branch of science has relationship with all other branches. For example, when studying the process of movement in animals, the biologists have to refer to the ways of motion in physics. This forms of this forms the basic of interdisciplinary science. Biophysics, it deals with the study of the principles of physics which are applicable to biological phenomena. For example, there is a similarity between the working principle of liver in physics and limbs of animals in biology. Biochemistry, it deals with the study of the chemistry of different compounds and processes occurring in living organisms. For example, the study of basic metabolism of photosynthesis and respiration involves the knowledge of chemistry. Debate, identifies and evaluate the impact of scientific ideas and/or advancement in technology on society. Mathematics, biometry, it deals with the study of biological processes using mathematical technique and tools, for example, to analyze the data gathered after experimental work. Biologists have to apply the rules of mathematics. Biography, it deals with the study of occurrence and distribution of different species of living organisms in different geographical regions of the world. It applies the knowledge of the characteristics of particular geographical regions to determine the characteristic of living organisms found there. Bioeconomics, it deals with the study of organisms for economical point of view. For example, the cost value and profit value of the wild of yet can be calculated through bioeconomics, and benefits or losses can be determined. Discussion, debate, identify and evaluate the impact of scientific ideas and or advancement in technology or on society. Careers in biology, it is essential that students of today who will occupy position of leadership tomorrow have the background of the modern and forward-looking branches of science, and accurate and modern knowledge of biology will promote a comparison of both science and scientific research project. It will benefit the learners in devices. Listen of careers. The following are the careers that a study of student of biology can plan to adopt. Medicine surgery. The profession of medicine deals with the diagnosis and treatment of diseases in humans. In surgery, the parts of the body may be repaired, replaced, or removed. For example, the removal of stones through renal surgery, transplantation of kidney, liver, etc. Both these professions are studied in the same basic course, MBBS, and then students go for specialization. Fisheries Fisheries is the professional study of fish production. There are departments in Pakistan where professionals of fisheries are employed there. They serve for enhancing the quality and the quantity of fish production in Pakistan. This profession can be adopted after the bachelor or master level study of zoology and fisheries agriculture. This profession deals with the food, crop, and animal, which are the source of food, and agriculturists work for the betterment of crops like wheat, rice, corn, etc., and animals like buffalo, cow, etc., for which we get food. In Pakistan, there are many universities which offer professional courses on agriculture after the higher secondary education in biology. Animal husbandry, it is the branch of agriculture concerned with the care and breeding of domestic animals, livestock, cat, for example, cattle, sheep, etc. Professional courses in animal husbandry can be adopted after the higher secondary education in biology. Horticulture, it deals with the art of gardening. A horticulturist works for the betterment of existing varieties and for the production of new varieties of ornamental plants and fruit plants. Biology students can adopt this profession after their higher secondary education. Farming, it deals with the development and maintenance of different type of farm. For example, in some farms, animals animal breeding the technologies are used for the production of animals which are better protein and milk source in poultry farms. Chicken and eggs are produced similarly in fruit farms. Different fruit yielding plants are grown. A student who has gone through the professional course of agriculture, animal husbandry, or fisheries, etc., can adopt this profession. Forestry in forestry professionals look after natural forest and advise to the government for planting and growing artificial forest. Many universities offer professional courses in forestry after the higher secondary education in biology or after bachelor level study of zoology and botany. Biotechnology. It is the latest profession in the building of biology. Biotechnologists study and work for the production of useful products through microorganisms. Universities offer courses in biotechnology after the higher secondary education in biology and after the bachelor level studies of botany or zoology. Quran and biology. At many places in Holy Quran, Allah hints about the origin and characteristic of living organism. In the same verses, human beings have been instructed to expose the unknown aspect of life after getting the hints. Are a few examples of such guidelines. وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ هِيَ. We made every living thing from water. We know that water makes the 60-70% of the composition of protoplasm of all living things. The above words hints at the common origin of all living things in water, as Allah has ordered human beings to think. At the hints given by Him, we should study living things so that the mysteries of their origin can be revealed. خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار. He made man from clay like the potter. In another verse, God says, ثم خلقنا ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مزغة فخلقنا المزغة عظما فكسونا العظام لحما. Then fashioned with a drop a cloth, then fashioned with the cloth a little lamp, then fashioned with a little lamp bones, then clothed the bones with fish flesh. Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 14. When we look at the hints given in both these verses, we find the events that occurred in the creation of human beings. Allah also hints at the method of the development of animals, including human beings. Wallahu khalaqa kulla dabatin min ma'i فمنهم من يمشي على بطنه ومنهم من يمشي على رجلين ومنهم من يمشي على أربع يخلق الله ما يشاء إن الله على كل شيء قدير. Allah hath created every animal from water, then some of them creep up over their wheels, others walk on two legs, and others on four. Allah creates what He pleases. Surah Al-Nur, verse 45. These words describe the common origin and modification of organisms and also support the modern concept of classification. Thus, Quran hints not only at the origin and development of life, but also at many characteristics of living organisms. Muslim scientists have made great contribution to the study of science, and we are aware of their success in different fields of science. Harvey would summarize the work of Jabir bin Hayyan, Abdul Malik Asmi, and Abu Ali Sina in the development of the present day knowledge of plant and animals. Jabir bin Hayyan He was born in Iran and practiced medicine in Iraq. He introduced experimental investigation in chemistry and also wrote a number of books on plants and animals. His famous books are Al-Nabatat and Al-Haywan. Abdul Malik Asma, he is considered the first Muslim scientist who studied animals in detail. His famous writings include Al-Abi Chemical, Al-Khayl Horse, Al-Wahush Animal, and Khalq al-Insan. Abu Avicenna, he is honored as the founder of medicine and called as Avicenna in the West. He was a physician, philosopher, astronomer, and poet. One of his books, Al-Quran fil Tib, is known as the canon of medicine in West. The level of organization in order to understand the various phenomena of life, biology study biological organization and different levels which are as follows: subatomic and atomic level. All types of matter are made up of elements and each element contain a single kind of atoms are not atom cut. The atoms are actually made up of many subatomic particles. The most stable subatomic particles are electron, proton, and neutron. Out of the 92 kinds of elements that occur in nature, 16 are called bioelements. These take part in making the body mass of a living organism. Out of these bioelements, only 6 oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, phosphorus make 99% of the total mass. Other 10 potassium, sulfur, chlorine, nitrogen, magnesium, iron, chlorine, Cu, copper, magnesium, zinc, iodine collectively make 1% of the total masses. Recalling, proton and neutron are located inside nucleus of atoms while electron orbit in energy levels. Electrons shell around the nucleus. The number of electrons in the outermost shell determine the manner in which atoms react with each other. Recalling, a molecule is the smallest part of a compound that retains the properties of that compound. Molecular level in organism, bioelements usually do not occur in isolated forms. Rather, they combine through ionic or covalent bonding. This stable particle formed by such bonding is called as molecule or biomolecules. An organism is formed by an enormous number of biomolecules of hundreds of different types. These molecules are the building material and are themselves constructed in great variety and complexity due to specific bonding arrangements. Biomolecules are classified as micromolecules and macromolecules. Micromolecules are with low molecular weight, for example, glucose, water, etc. And macromolecules are with high molecular weight, for example, starch, protein, lipids, etc. Organelle and cell level biomolecules assemble in a particle way and form organelles. The organelles are actually subcellular structures, and when they assemble together, units of life cells are formed. Each type of organelle is specialized to perform a specific function. For example, mitochondria are specialized for the cellular respiration, and ribosomes are specialized for protein synthesis. In this way, function of the cells are established by this specialized structure. It is an example of the division of labor within the cell. In the case of prokaryotes and most protists, the entire organism consists of a single cell. In the case of most fungi, all animals, and all plants, the organism consists of up to trillions of cells. Tissue level. In multicellular organisms, similar cells performing similar functions are organized into groups called tissue. We can define a tissue as a group of similar cells specialized for the performance of a common function. Each cell in a tissue carries on its own life processes like cellular respiration, protein synthesis, but it also carries on some special processes related to the function of the tissue. There are different types of plant tissue, epidermal tissue, ground tissue, etc. Animal tissue are also of different types, nervous tissue, muscular tissue, etc. Organ and organ system. In higher multicellular organism, more than one type of tissue having a related function are organized together and make a unit called organ. Different tissue of an organ perform their specific function, and these functions collectively become the functions of that organ. For example, stomach in an organ specialized for the digestion of protein and for storing food. Two major type of tissue are present in its structure: epithelial tissue, epithelial glandular tissue secretes gastric juice for the digestion of protein. Muscular tissue perform contraction of stomach walls for grating of food and moving food of posterior, and so too tissue perform their specific function which collectively become the function of stomach. The next level of organization in multicellular organism is the organ system level. Different organs performing related functions are organized together in the form of an organ system. In an organ system, each organ carries out its specific functions, and the functions of all organs appear as the function of the organ system. For example, digestive system is an organ system that carries out the process of digestion. Major organs is its framework are oral cavity, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, and pancreas. All these organs help in the process of digestion. The organ system level is less complex in plant root, for example, root stem, as compared to animals. This is due to a greater range of functions and activates in animals than in plants. Individual level, different organs and organ system are organized together to form an individual or organism. In organism, the functions, processes, and activates of various organs and organ systems are coordinated. For example, when a man is engaged in continuous and hard exercise, not only his muscles and working, but also there is an increase in the rate of respiration and heartbeat. This accelerated rate of respiration and heartbeat supplies more oxygen and food to the muscles, which they need for continuous work. Population level biologists extend their studies to the biology population level, where the study interactions among members of the same species living in the same habitat. A population is defined as a group of organisms of the same species located at the same place in the same time. For example, human population in Pakistan in 2010 comprised 173.5 million individuals, according to the Ministry of Population Welfare, Government of Pakistan. A species is located as a group of organisms capable of interbreeding and producing fertile offspring. Habitat means the area of environment in which organism lives. Community level, a community is an assemblage of different populations interacting with one another within the same environment. A forest may be considered as a community. It includes different plants, microorganisms, fungi, and animal species. Communities are collections of organisms in which one population may increase and other may decrease. Some communities are complex. For example, a forest community, a pond community, etc. Other communities may be simple. For example, a fallen log with various populations under it. In a simple community, number and size of population is limited, so any change in biotic or abiotic factor may be drastic and long-lasting effect. Biosphere level, the part of the earth inhabited by organism communities is known as biosphere. It continue it constitutes an ecosystem areas where living organisms interact with the non-living components of the environment, and is also called the zone of life on Earth. Cellular organization. All the organisms have been divided into 5 major groups: prokaryotes, protista, fungi, plants and animals. All organisms are made of cells. There are two basic types of cells. The organism in first group are made of prokaryotic cells, while all other groups have eukaryotic cells. Cells organize in three ways to make the bodies of organisms. Cell makes unicellular, colonial, and multicellular organization, and the organism formed through these organization are unicellular organism. colonial organism and multicellular organism. In unicellular organism, only one cell makes the life of an organism. All the life activates and carried out by the only cell amobia and Ogelia are common examples. In colonial type of cellular organization, many unicellular organisms live together but do not have any division of labor among them. Each unicellular organism in a colony lives its own life and does not depend on other cells for its vital requirement. Volvox is the green alga found in water that shows colonial organization. Hundreds of Volvox cells make a colony. In multicellular organization, cells are organized in the form of tissue, organs, and organ system. Frog and mustard and the familiar example of multicellular organization. Mustard plant, scientific name Brassica campestris, is sown is sown in winter and it produces seeds at the end of winter. The plant body is used as vegetable and its seeds are used of extracting oil. The organ of the body can be divided into groups on the basis of their functions: root, stem, organ of the root, stem, branches and leaves and the vegetative organs which do not take part in the sexual reproduction of the plant. Flower are the reproductive parts of the plant because they take part in sexual reproduction and produce fruits and seeds. Frog, scientific name Rana tigrina, show the multicellular describe the main organ of the organization. The body is made of organ system and is mastered by observing a specific specimen. Organ system consists of related organ. All the organs are made of specific tissue, epithelial, glandular, muscular, nervous, etc. Some organs and organ system of frog have been described in the practical activity given next. New leaf, flower, old leaf, stem, root, mustard, frog.